Hi guys, my name is Samir and today I'll show you how to use my angular2-presta library, how to install it and how to import it in your Ionic project. Also I'll show you how to get a list of products from your PrestaShop website. Before you start working on anything, really you should check angular2-presta documentation. I included on my GitHub page. So there are many good examples of different situations, how to get different resources from your site. So before you do anything, you should check documentation, which should help you to use my library well. After you read documentation, you should go to your PrestaShop dashboard and go to Advanced Parameters, Web Service. Here you should first enable PrestaShop Web Service and hit Save. Now we can add API key, which we will use to identify our HTTP calls towards our PrestaShop site. So we will generate new key and add key description. Also, we need to define which methods, HTTP methods, are allowed for this key. So this will give us more control and security, of course. When you are finished, click Save, and we will also generate one more API key for our images. This key will have only one permission, and that permission is to get image. So it will be used by service to fetch images. When you selected it, just click Save. Now we have two keys which we will use in our library configuration inside Ionic app. So let's open terminal and start new Ionic app. Enter name for your project, and I will choose blank template because I want it to be simple. So after Ionic finishes generating our project, we will open it in code editor. I just want to say that for now my library only supports GET requests, and it will enable you to get resources from your PrestaShop site. You will be able to search, to filter results, and much more, of course. For now, that's only what is allowed, but in the future I hope post requests will be added. Okay, we will go to our project directory and open our project in code editor. So first we will go to app module file and import HTTP client module, which is needed by our Presta service. So it can make HTTP requests towards your PrestaShop site. So first import HTTP client module. And don't forget to include it in imports. Okay, now we are ready to install angular2-presta library. So go to your terminal and type npm install angular2-presta and save. So it's added to your project's dependencies. And now again we go to our app module file and import Presta module, Presta configuration, and Presta service. From angular2-presta. Now we need to define our configuration. So we will create new constant app config and we will add our site configuration. So first add your shop URL and don't forget to use HTTPS for SSL protection. It is of course more secure if you have it enabled on your server. So we will add our API keys, our main API key, and after that we will of course add image API key for fetching our images. And of course we have to add our Presta module to imports and pass our configuration. One more thing is that we have to add our Presta service into providers, because I want it to be global service and so I can access it from every page in my application. Okay, now we will go to our home page and import Presta service and Presta query, so we can define our queries. add Presta service to your constructor. And we will define products, subscription, and finally our query. In this example, we will only get a list of products. So for the resource, we will just add products. After this, we will use our Presta service to call get function and pass our query. Of course, we have to subscribe to results and we will save our data into products variable. And this is all we have to do in our home page to get data. Now we can output this data to our view. So open home HTML file and now we will use Ion list component to list our products. First we will check if products are fetched and then we will use ng4 directive to go through products array. So we will output product name and of course short description for our product. I will use inner HTML directive to remove any HTML tags Presta service sometimes returns. And finally we will output product price and use currency pipe. So Angular will automatically format our price. So after we have done this, we can go Ionic serve in our terminal and we can test if all is working well. So you can see that we are getting a list of products from our PrestaShop site. And finally, I will show you how to output product images. For this, I will use Presta image component and I will pass resource, which is products, of course, but I can use our query object we defined before, and we will add product ID, and this will be default image of our product. And finally, this component will also enable you to define size of your image, but it's optional. If you don't define it, it will return large images. So after this is done, we can finally save our file and we have our images. And I hope that this was easy for you to understand. And again, I think that my library documentation is pretty good and you can find all the other stuff you need there. So please check it and use it. It should help you in your work. Thank you guys. Please subscribe to our channel and support us. Thank you for watching and please check our site for more resources.
And now